Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday afternoon for me, and I'm completely throwing out what I was planning on doing on Monday right now. Trying something new here, folks. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about factoring trinomials. This is the first day out of this section. You've talked about factoring before, so this should be a good amount of review for you guys. Now, this video is going to take you through factoring when A is 1, and I'll get to that in a second. The other lesson that I've got will take you through when A is not 1, and again, we'll talk about that in a minute. So first thing, I'm going to walk over to my board, so I'm very sorry. I'm going to try to talk loud. First thing we're going to talk about is a reminder what standard form is. Standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, that A value is very important. The B value is very important. The C value is very important. Those are A, B, and C. We're going to talk about each one of those when we factor. Okay, this will factor into two parts. X plus N1, quantity X plus N2, where N1 and N2 are numbers. That's if A is equal to 1. That's if A is equal to 1. Okay. If it is equal to 1, you got to ask yourself what multiplies to give you C and adds to get you B. Okay. What multiplies to give you C and adds to get you B. Okay. That's always the case when you're looking at when A is 1, when the leading coefficient, when that first term is 1. You got to look at what multiplies to get you your last coefficient and adds to get you your middle coefficient. So what I would do is always come over here to the side and say, okay, -3. What are my factors? This is where it gets its name. What are my factors of -3? What are my numbers that I multiply together to get -3? So for example, I've got, -3 is, prime. So it's just 1 times 3. And then I alternate the negatives. -1 times 3 and -3 times 1. Now, those are the two options that I have. And then I say, okay, what sums together to get +2? Okay, this -3 times 1 here, no good. -3 plus 1, that's a -2. This is my good option. -1 plus 3 is +2. You must take into account that sign. So what I'm saying there is that it ultimately gets me to my two factors. X goes in each one of them, and then I've got a -1 and a +3. -1 and a +3. Now, I can create myself a little foiling problem to check my answer. First, outer, inner, last. First, x squared, outer, 3x, inner, -1x, last, -3. So put that all together, x squared plus 2x minus 3. Did I have what I started with? Yes, I did. So I know that this indeed is my factored version of that trinomial. That's what that's called, a factored version of that problem. So x minus 1, x plus 3. That's how I factor when A is 1. So again, the goal is find the factors of your last number to get to add to the middle number. Factors of what you add, factors of your last number to add to get to the middle number. Okay, so we're going to try this one here. X squared plus 15x plus 56. If you think you got it, pause and keep going. Let's do it together, though, if you didn't. All right, I got x squared plus 15x plus 56. So plus 56. Plus 56. Factors of 56. Well, I've got 1 times 56. I've got 2. That's a 52 right there. 1 times 56. 2 times 28. I've got a 3. Nope. 4. Yeah, 4 times 16. Nope. 4 times 14. It's Friday, folks. Not anymore. It's Monday for you. 4 times 14. And then I've got 5, no. 6, no. 7 times 8. Okay, now let's add all of these together. 1 plus 56 Is that 15? No. 2 times 28. 2 plus 28. Is that 15? No. 4 plus 14. Is that 15? No. 7 times 8. Better do it. 7 plus 8. Hey, look at that. That's 15. So these are our correct factors. 7 and 8. Plus 7, plus 8. There's my answer. FOIL to check your answer. Firsts, outer, inner, last. Put it together. X squared plus 15x plus 56. I know I got the right answer because it matches what I started. Again, pause. Try this one on your own. Take into account this negative. All right, let's go. We've got negative 12, factors of negative 12 that will add to get to positive 4. I don't need to list these out. If you know, can figure out what factor you need, go for it. Just go for it. Positive 6 times a negative 2. That gets me a positive 4. Yeah, there's 3 times 4 in there. Obviously, one's got to be negative. 1 times 12. 2 times 6 is what's going to do it for us. And actually, it's a positive 6 times negative 2. 6 plus negative 2 is positive 4. X plus 6, x minus 2. FOIL to check your answer. Firsts, outer, inner, last. Add it together. I know I got the problem right. This is my answer. Last one. Try it on your own. Don't forget that you can assume that that's a 1x there. Okay, pause it. Try it on your own. Okay, we got a negative 30. Think about it. Multiplying together to get negative 30. I got 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 4, no, 5 times 6. 5 times a negative 6. 5 plus a negative 6 is a negative 1. There it is, folks. X plus 5, x minus 6. And that's my answer. FOIL it to check your answer. I've got x squared plus 5x minus 6x. I think I did FEAL on that one. Minus 30. X squared minus x minus 30. Boom. Got it right. All right. So there is factoring when a is 1. I'm going to stop the video now. Bye.